Hey, welcome to Structured Fishing. I'm Jim Shell. Today I'm going to show you a video how you can use Google Earth to help you catch more fish. And how we're going to do that, as I'm opening Google Earth here, is we're going to make a folder and create place markers and then convert those place markers into waypoints that can then be copied to your chart plotter, depth finder, and it doesn't matter what the brand is. It will work on Garmin, Lowrance, Humminbird. They're all the same as far as waypoints go. All right, now Google Earth is such a fantastic tool, aid in looking up lakes, finding points to fish, places to fish, uh, marking points, finding where the launch ramps are, etc. And I am trying to find this forest preserve lake. Here we go. This is a forest preserve lake that isn't too far from me. It's electric trolling motors only, catch and release only, which I think is a fantastic idea. And I'm told that the history of this lake, it was a strip mines, flooded strip mines, and that some time ago they created it into one big lake. Uh, a lot of you may be familiar with Google Earth, some of you aren't. If you look down at the bottom here, you got a little year 1994. That means if you hover over it, it will tell you. It says click here to see historical imagery from 1994. So we're going to click on that. And the first image taken by Google Earth was in 94. Then you got various images since then. Here's one in 98, 2002, 2006, etc. We can see here that the lake was fully created by 2002. We go back to the previous image, and that is April of 98. Now we can see that some structure we have here before they created this lake here. And these are going to be prime areas to fish here. So I want to put waypoints on here or place markers on here, convert them to waypoints, put them on my chart plotter, and when I go out to this lake, I'm going to easily find these spots. And how are we going to do this? So go over here on Google Earth where it says My Place, just left click on it to highlight it, then right click, and then say Add, and then go down to Folder, at the top right here, Folder. And you can name this folder whatever you want. I'm just going to call this IG for Independence Grove. Hit enter, and now I've got a folder named IG for Independence Grove. Now I go on top here, and it says add a place marker. Click it. I get a place marker, and I can move that place marker where I want to make the waypoint. I'm going to put it here at the tip over here, and to lock it in, you got to come over here and name it. By default, it's going to be Untitled Place Mark 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to call this IG for Independence Grove 1, hit enter, and boom, I just locked that place marker in. I cannot change it. I want to add, you can add as many as you want. I'll add a second one here. I'm going to put on this point over here, and I will call that IG2 for Independence Grove 2, and I can put as many on here as I want. No need to go anymore, but it's unlimited. You can just keep on adding them, put them wherever you want. I'm going to hit cancel. I've got two here. So now I go to my folder here. You can see there's my folder. If I expand it, there's my two place markers. Now highlight the folder, right click on it, and say Save Place As. And you want to find it easily, put it on your desktop, and it's going to save it as the file name you created, IG, and it's going to be a KMZ extension. Not sure what that is. I'm sure it's something to do with Google Earth. All right, now I just placed that on my desktop right here. Now you go to a website here, and this is a free website. It's called gpsvisualizer.com. I'll try to put a link in it in the description here, but go to gpsvisualizer.com. All right, and then go where it says Get Started Now, Upload GPS File. Click on Choose File, and find the file we just put on our desktop, which is right here, IGKMZ. And now it says choose an output format. Click the drop down box here, and you want to choose GPX file. Click on that. Now click convert it, and in a few seconds here, it only took 2 or 3 seconds, you get it right here. It says right here, click to download, and it gives it I think it goes by the date and the time on here, it creates it. -data.gpx. Click on that to download it, and it just downloaded it here, and I want to show it in folder. Let me copy that to my desktop. There it is right there. Put it over to my desktop. And I would recommend renaming it because it puts the date in there. And I'm going to rename it IG for Independence Grove. There you go. Now you take this file and you put it on a memory card that is compatible with your chart plotter depth finder. Copy it to the memory card. Stick that memory card inside your chart plotter depth finder, and those waypoints will appear, and they'll be named exactly what you named them over there. Great, easy to use. I'm going to show you an example. I already did this. I'm going to open up a screenshot of my Garmin unit, and I made those two waypoints already. I called them IG1 and IG3, and that's how they looked when I got out there. And many of you may know I have a Garmin Echo Map, which creates contour maps as you're fishing, as you're on the water. And here's what that contour map looks like after I fish the area. You can see my waypoint I put right there, right on this nice bar here, just like I predicted. It was going to be in a great structure. And the second one was right over here, which is also on a bar. You know, not as pronounced as this one, but it's still on a, I got it on a structure situation here. So very easy, very fast way to do it. Really great. And it also helps a lot. Let me go back to today on Google Earth. And it also comes in handy for looking up weed lines. Here's a lake in the area called Gages Lake. Let me zoom in a little bit. This picture was taken in April. If I go back where I find a picture taken in the summertime, here is June, where you can see that there's weed growth here now. I can do the same thing. I can come over here, make a folder, add folder, call it Gauges. And I can come over here and create a place marker, and I want to mark the weed line. I can put one in the corner here. Hit OK. I can add another one. There's a deep hole here surrounded by weeds. I can put this one in the center of that hole so I know where that spot is. So you can use it to locate weed lines, structures. I mean, if you want to, if you're fishing a new lake, and you know, you can put it to mark even the launch ramp. You can use it to mark anything you want here. I can zoom in over here. I can put a waypoint here. It's just endless on what you can do. Great tool. Google Earth, simple and very easy to do. Hope you like this video. Any questions at all, leave a comment. And thanks for watching.